Under income from house property, we have topic like your self-occupied let out property. Your agenda is only about your interest on loan. So this is a chart, actually it is only for your self-occupied property. If it is a let out property, what happens? Interest is allowed as per deduction without limit. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 12, almost we are in the end of your income from house property. Now, under income from house property, we have topic like your self-occupied let out property, partially self-occupied, partially let out. Each and everything we have discussed. Along with that, we have discussed about your unrealized rent as well as your vacancy period also. And also we discussed which are the expenses which are not to be considered and how to consider the interest part. Interest, directly we are talking like interest, if you get, you have to minus. How much to minus? We don't know. That's why in today's session, we will not work out any problem. We will learn about your interest calculation. What is the basic exemption we have? How much interest you can claim? What kind of interest you can claim? If it is a self-occupied, what will be calculation? If it is a let out, how much interest has to be considered? Each and everything we will discuss in today's session. Your agenda is only about your interest on loan. I'll explain you this with a chart actually. So this is a chart, actually it is only for your self-occupied property. Self-occupied in the sense what? So you have constructed a house and you have maintained for yourself, like you're only residing in that house. Like one house occupied for self-residential purpose, more than one house kept for self-residential purpose. Like you have two houses, imagine one house you are residing, one more house maybe of parents or grandparents or somebody which are related to you are residing in that house. Both the houses you are not getting rent. Why? Because both the houses resides by your family members only. Then whatever the interest you're paying, like for to construct this house, you have taken 50 lakh loan. How much you have taken? You have taken 50 lakh rupees loan. What is the interest part? The interest part will be 10%. Every year you are supposed to pay 5 lakh as interest. Again I'll repeat, every year you are supposed to pay 5 lakh as interest. Now, if you are paying 5 lakh as interest, now what happens here? 5 lakh you are paying interest. This 5 lakh whatever you pay, you can claim it as your deduction. Like at the end, after doing all your gross annual value minus municipal tax, you will get net annual value. You minus 30% of your calculation, standard deduction, you will get some value. From that value, you can minus interest part. But before that, how much has to be deducted? Can you take completely or not? What is the maximum limit? If construction, what is the limit? If it is a repair purpose, what is the maximum limit? Everything we will discuss in today's session. Now, if it is self-occupied, one house occupied for self or residential purpose, gross annual value will be nil. Why? Because you are not getting rent only. There is no municipal value, no standard rent, no actual rent, no your fair rent also. So it will be what? It will be nil, zero. Along with that, net annual value also nil. Your gross annual value is nil and net annual value also nil. Then deduct interest on borrowed capital. Up to this, everything is zero. Up to this, everything is zero. Now, why? Because if it is a self-occupied, we will not do any calculation. Now, deduct interest on borrowed capital on accrual basis subject to a maximum 2 lakh. Remember, earlier it was 1.5 lakh. And now, from this year, it has changed to what? 2 lakh. If it is a self-occupied, you have not given on rent basis, then whatever interest you will collect up to 2 lakh, it is exempted. Every month you are paying 10,000 interest. Self-occupied, every month you are paying how much interest? 10,000. It will be 10,000 multiplied with 12 up to 1,20,000. It is, you can claim as deduction. Now, others you are paying 20,000. 20,000 into 12, it will be how much? 2,40,000. 20,000 into 12, it will come around 2,40,000. But 2,40,000, can you claim? No, you cannot claim 2,40,000. You can claim up to what? Up to you can claim 2 lakh. The 40,000 you cannot claim. Up to 2 lakh you can consider as deduction. Clear? Yes. If it is a self-occupied, the interest you can claim up to 2 lakh. Remember, this is very important. In the question paper, they will give you two houses, let out and self-occupied. If it is self-occupied, irrespective of the amount, don't consider. Consider only up to how much? 2 lakh. In the question paper, they have given interest paid for self-occupied property 3 lakh. Don't consider 3 lakh, only consider 2 lakh. 1 lakh is not, you cannot claim. Hope you are clear? Yes. Now, forget about your self-occupied. One more house is there. More than one house kept as a residential purpose. As I told you, one house you are living, one more house your parents are living. You cannot collect rent from your parents. Then what happens? More than one house kept for residential purpose. In this, after excluding one house, as per the choice of assessee, for the self-occupation, other houses will be deemed to be let out and the taxable income will be computed accordingly. After excluding one house as per the choice of the assessee, which house he want, it is left to him. If it is a big house, it is a small house, always go for small house for non-residential purpose. Now, after excluding one house as per the choice of the assessee, for self-occupation, other house will be deemed to be let out. Now, and the taxable income will be computed accordingly. In this, more than one house has to be kept as a residential. Clear? If you have two houses, one will be self-occupied, another one will be deemed to be a self-occupied. Hope you are clear? Yes. Now, the next part will be your interest part only. So, we just discussed about self-occupied. If it is other than self-occupied, property is let out. Property is let out. What happens? Now, if it is a let out property, what happens? Interest is allowed as per deduction without limit. If you are paying interest 10 lakh, take 10 lakh. If you are paying interest 50 lakh, take 50 lakh. There is no limit if it is property is let out. Let out in the sense what? Given on rent. Given on rent. Now, if property is self-occupied, if the property is self-occupied, already we have discussed, property acquired after 1499. Before we have other calculation, after we have other calculation. Like, if the property is acquired before 99, then construction should be completed within 5 years. If you are constructing the house, it should be completed within 5. Earlier it was 3 years. Now it has changed to 5 years. Then these are the conditions to claim your interest. Then loan is for construction or acquisition. Loan can be like, I cannot construct. I can buy already built house. You can buy. If you want to construct, you must complete within 5 years. Now, certificate received from the bank. From the bank, you should collect a certificate. Then, maximum deduction of 2 lakh. Earlier it was how much? 1,50,000. Now it is how much? 2 lakh. 1,50,000 has changed to 2 lakh. Hope you are clear? Yes. So, these is all about your self-occupied property. Clear? Yes. Self-occupied, these are the calculation. For self-occupied, if it is constructed or bought before 99, then what is the procedure? If it is before 99, you are supposed to construct your house within 5 years. Earlier it was 3, now it is 5 years. Then loan is for construction or acquisition, whatever it may be, and you must take a certificate from the bank of construction. At the end, the maximum deduction is about 2 lakh. We already discussed about 2 lakh, the same thing. Later, other cases, if it is not acquired after 99, if it is before 99, what happens? Like, example, loan for repairs, maximum deduction is 30. If it is for repairing purpose, what happened? Construction and all, it will be your 2 lakh. If it is a repair purpose, maximum you can claim up to 30,000. Clear? So this is all about your calculation about interest. I'll give you small example. We'll work out now in this. So you have a calculation like two houses. In this, one house will be self-occupied, house 2 will be let out. Self-occupied and the house 2 will be let out property. Now, they have given like municipal value and fair rent given. So what is the municipal value? Just assume that municipal value is 1 lakh. Your fair value is 90,000. So which one will consider? Which one will consider? Now 1 lakh and 90,000, whichever is what? Higher, greater will be considered. Will consider 1 lakh. So higher of the above. Now compare with your standard rent 1,20,000. Whichever is lesser, we'll consider 1 lakh. Your actual rent will see. Actual rent, there is a lesser value. Actual rent is 80,000. Just assume. So again, whichever is greater, you will go with 1 lakh itself. Clear? This is a gross annual value. Hope you are clear. Yes. From gross annual value, what we'll do? We will minus 30% standard deduction. Standard deduction is 30%. It will be 30,000. So how much it will be? 70,000. Now, so in the question paper, they have given like interest rupees 60,000 paid. Interest rupees 60,000 paid. Can we take? Yes, even though, so it is not self-occupied, it is let out. Here we'll do self-occupied later because we have all this calculation means it won't be self-occupied. Now, we have 70,000. What is the interest portion? It is 60,000 minus interest 60,000. So it will be what? 10,000 is income from house property. Clear? Yes. Same thing you come for self-occupied. We will not do any calculations. The calculations up to this will not be there. If it is self-occupied, remember, there is no gross annual value, there is no actual value, there is no your standard rent, there is no fair rent. Self-occupied, everything is exempted. Now, at the end, what happens? Interest portion. They have paid interest of 2,60,000 for self-occupied. In the question paper, they have mentioned interest on house construction. They are paying 2,60,000. We are talking about what? Self-occupied. Self-occupied, what is the limit? Max to max, we can consider 2 lakh, not 2,60,000. Now, if the same 2,60,000 is there in the let out property, then we should consider 2,60,000. But if it is self-occupied, you have permission to take up to 2 lakh only. Now, consider 2 lakh here. So, what is your answer? Your income from house property, it is minus 2 lakh. Hope you are clear? Yes. This is all about your self-occupied as well as let out. If it is for repair purpose, max to max, how much you can take? 30,000. Now, if you go and refer your previous year notes or previous textbooks, you will find 1,50,000. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood how to calculate your interest on a loan as well as how to calculate for self-occupied, how to calculate for let out. All kinds of adjustment you have understood. We have already done the problems also in detail. Nothing to worry, need not to study actually, because you will get one 10-mark question. Everything is given. It is like a ready-made one. Just according to that you are supposed to go. Hope you are clear. Yes. Thank you.